Alrighty guys, it's Seb here. PES 2018 World Tour. I was there, played PES 2018 early with the code that was available at that time, which was Friday 23rd of June 2017. We were invited by Konami at Liverpool Anfield Stadium. Now, there are topics we're going to talk about. I did upload a video regarding player faces. There are so many videos coming up. The topics that I want to talk about regarding the gameplay, I did play 5 to 6, 7 games. We tested everything, different pass support, crossing, dribbling, all these things that we had at E3, like all these features as you can see on the side of the screen. I took a note of all that. I had my notes in my pocket. I tried to implement all these features was showed at the E3, trying to implement into the game, and the outcome was amazing. Now remember, this impression, it's my impression. Other people see it differently, play it differently. My impression is more like general. Like if I was making an impression regarding how people play a PES league, you know, normally when it comes to competitiveness, people will always find a weakness and abuse it in a way. So this is a general impression. Offline code, I played it, I loved it. There are certain things I want to mention needs to be improved, and there are certain things that I loved as well. But the first thing instantly that I want to talk about, in fact, let's see what we're going to talk about in this video. New gameplay features, dribbling, shielding the ball, game speed, quick passing, you know, triangle passing, build up and finished by L1. But basically when you do a quick pass and triangle passing and then you press L1 and triangle, it's like best methods of attacking. It has been in PES anyway. Attacking, defending in general. What's new regarding players playing card, like goal poacher, etc. New camera angles, corner kick strategies. We do have some new corner kick strategies. Not while you defend the corner, actually when you have the corner kick strategy in attacking. And also the user interface, new setting for cursor option where you can actually, it's called, there's a screenshot we have here. Goalkeepers in general, I found out even when goalkeepers make certain saves or they don't make a save, more animation needed, but we get into that. AI in general, I did play against the AI as well. I played on PC as well, but my capture for PC kinda corrupted. Anyway, so these are the topics I'm gonna be covering up. Without further ado, let's dive into it. At the same time, there are obviously some more videos coming up. I've uploaded player faces. This is my impression. Next video is going to be 2v2 gameplay. Again, what is new in general, we're going to talk about that. Cross spamming, yes, me and David, most of you guys know him from Twitch, we literally played a 10-minute match. We spam crossing left and right, early cross, low early cross, high cross. We tried to do everything. I know in general we're not really a master of cross spamming. I mean, we literally had to remind ourselves, David, stop playing skillful, go cross. So we did try our best to do crossing as much as we could. I think in total we done like 15 crosses, I believe. I think that the fans' response towards area ball was definitely much better. And of course the last video will be my vlog, basically just my journey, showing the events, etc. So without further ado guys, I'm gonna have the gameplay in the background. I'm gonna talk about these topics that I mentioned. Let's dive into it. Alrighty guys, so remember we played the game PES 2018 early on PS4 Pro. Now, I had some capturing issues, you know, obviously I can capture on 4K with my Elgato, then I had some laptop issues, so the quality that you can see is actually much better, you know, in real life when you actually play the game on PS4 Pro. But, you know, the laptop that we had was in high spec, so we had to capture in 720p. And it does make a difference because I had a discussion with Kei Masuda, the assistant producer, and he did say, you know, when you play, he simply told me that I have to drop the quality on the console if I can capture in 4K, because if you can't capture on 4K, the gameplay will look faster. So that does add a factor there. Alright, now the two things that I mainly want to talk about, obviously, is gameplay. Okay, first of all, I'm going to go through the gameplay. Graphics doesn't bother me that much. It looks good enough. Looks more than good enough. The two things that Kei Masuda, the assistant producer, focused on was regarding the gameplay, emphasizing player abilities. Like actually, we have what we always had in PES, and PES 17 kind of faded away. Basically, individual players with their ability will have a different between weaker players. For example, Superstar will execute dribbling, will execute skills, will finish more accurately with more power. Weaker players will have less power, less accuracy, and more errors. Now, I like that. I like what he explained there. And also regarding the game speed, As the global product manager said, Adam Batty, and I quote, PES 2018, it's extremely slower gameplay than PES 2017. Now, this doesn't mean in a bad way slower. We actually did enjoy it. The gameplay, it's actually kind of forces you to build up rather than just doing quick passing down the middle just like ping pong. However, even though the gameplay is slower than PES 2017, when you do these quick passing setup, you know, when you get the flow right, when you have a little tactic in your head, what you're going to do around the box, the quick passing and then through ball or quick passing L1 triangle can set up some amazing lethal attacks. We tried that as well. Regarding crossing, I have another video that we tested crossing for the whole entire match. We'll talk about it in another video. When it comes to the new features, first touch, shielding the ball, it's amazing. Now again, shielding the ball, when I actually played the game, it's not a specific button for it, so it can get abused, and I like that. It basically depends on the player's ability, like physical contact and body balance, and you know, just in general, a tall, physically strong player can push off another player who is weaker. Doesn't matter if he is tall or short, within reason though, within reason. And I love the fact that will actually reward you. You'll be able to actually keep possession. If you're leading by a couple of goals, you can actually play position and shield the ball and keep the ball, especially in your first touches when you're trying to absorb the ball, when you're trying to hold the left stick to actually shield the ball with your first touch. Now that is something, I mean, it's not new, it's not really new. We had that on PES 14, but that was a little bit broken. We're not going to go back to PES 14. But in PES 18, shielding the ball, it really changes your game, especially for those who likes to dribble a lot and who like to keep possession a lot. Now, the one thing that I could tell you to prepare yourself for PES 18, master your dribbling. A simple left stick dribbling, a simple left stick dribbling, do amazing stuff. Now, obviously, there was certain skills that I was doing, like McGee turn or first touch. With Neymar, with skillful players, we were pausing it and replaying it every time, because there are certain animations that are definitely new. A lot of animation regarding when you do a simple left stick dribbling, especially if you do a deft touch holding R2 and then you do a speed burst. The animation for that is incredibly amazing and is reasonable. When it comes to dribbling, it's not one of those kind of dribbling, you know, back in PES 13 when you like skating between players on full speed. If you're a player in real life, when you rock foot a player, when you time your dribbling to the right side, when you dip the ball over the player who's trying to intercept you, dribbling, it's so much rewarding, guys, seriously. Like me, on PES 17, I didn't dribble often, but when I play against David in general dribbles a lot. I recently started dribbling a lot, even on PES 17, trying to prepare myself. And on PES 18, dribbling is just incredible. Like every time when I have the ball, I didn't even need to mix it up with the right stick, just a simple left stick dribbling. And you obviously have to mix it up with your full stop and then shielding the ball and then, you know, using the deft touch with the speed burst. The dribbling is like, I can't even find a word for it. I really did enjoy the first touch and the dribbling in general. Fake shot, I tried first touch fake shots. I tried it with Neymar, it was alright. I tried it with Messi, it was alright. As long as he's using his stronger feet, actually. So these are factors when they emphasize on individual players. Messi can dribble better than any other player. But this is PES in general. Do not mix myClub with it. myClub is a different story. Obviously, we don't know anything about it yet till Gamescom. When it comes to passing, we tried pass support 1, 2, and 3. In pass support 1, I realized that you have to press more power. Because of my hands, my finger is used to press the amount of power when I play PES 17, and I felt like every time I was making a pass I had to press a little bit more. Well, that was pass support 1. We tried pass support 3 when we trying to test the cross spamming, and we failed at that. That's going to be another video. In general, passing is smoother, dribbling is amazing. Build up, like the player's reaction to your team when you try to do a passing move or where you're trying to do a passing, a simple 1-2, trigger running. It's when it comes to attacking, I just find it kind of more exciting the way that your players move. Like in certain ways that I didn't even need to do a passing move or a 1-2 or trigger run a player. When I was attacking, when I was shielding the ball, I was looking at my teammates and they will make amazing runs into the box. Of course, that will vary based on your tactic. However you set up your tactic, that's how your teammate who are not under your control will react in attack and defense. We spoke about the game speed is definitely much slower. Quick passing in L1 triangle, I think that is definitely back to PES. I believe this is going to be one of the most lethal attacking methods. Quick passing in L1 triangle around the box. This has been used for, you know, and we've seen it in PES League as well. So even though I said the gameplay is a bit slower, when you set up that quick passing combination around the box, it's absolutely amazing. Attacking and defending in general, I found out to be, obviously because the game is a little bit slower, you know, it will give you some more time to have less errors when it comes to defending. Like me played against different opponents. Obviously every player plays different, and I realized, especially against Aubameyang. Now Aubameyang was getting me and giving me a hard time, even though I was a couple of steps ahead of him trying to defend. Obviously Aubameyang is physically stronger and he's faster. And when you're trying to defend against Aubameyang and your defender not as strong as him, you can simply push him with a shoulder. Well, within reason, obviously, if you know if it's a foul or not. But in general, I just find out that physically strong players will have an impact on your gameplay in general, especially with adding shielding the ball. That's going to be one of the major factors that will affect your gameplay in general. Especially, I mean, as I said, the two things I want to point out: position play, amazing passing setup, and dribbling. Seriously, master your dribbling, you will love PES 2018. I tried different skills as well. Different players can execute different skills. Some of them are literally by auto, their club ID. Now when it comes to the gameplay, what is new? There are some player style cards that are new. There are some new camera angles. We have a corner kick strategy when you're actually in attacking. We'll talk about that in another video. User interface, new cursor setting, more animation. I think for me, I played against the AI as well, by the way. I gotta say AI was easy to beat. We'll talk about that in another video. So if I just gather all this in one word, what I did not like. Okay, I believe goalkeepers. Now goalkeepers, if you compare goalkeepers in PES 15 and 16, on 17 they were much better. But then I have another theory. Maybe finishing, shooting stuff in PES 2017 was more assisted. That will make a goalkeeper have a better reaction. I don't know for sure. But I believe the goalkeepers, they are not, I wouldn't say they are better than PES 17. There are certain animation has been added, but there are more animation I believe is needed. For example, I mean, if you are in the box with Messi, even in real life, it's very hard to save a shot against Messi around the box. But then even when the goalkeeper actually misses to save a goal, or you know, he's late to dive, etc., I believe there are more animations should be needed instead of a goalkeeper just doing an animation where it doesn't match up where the ball is going in a way. And especially when you do a power shot around the box, the goalkeeper can punch the ball above his head instead of just punching it sideways or just pushing it out, patting it out in front of the box. Regarding rebounds, when it comes to goalkeepers, whether it hits the ball, whether it hits his hand, I mean, rebound is part of the game. People were complaining about deflection. Deflection happened in real life as well, guys. I mean, you guys watched Juventus and Real Madrid Champions League final. Ring any bell? 2 goals were deflection. And some people saying deflection was OP. Nah, man, deflection can be OP. It happens, it's random. So goalkeepers, I do believe, could be better. Could be better. Not saving. I mean, when I normally don't care that much about animation, but when it comes to certain animations, when the goalkeeper doesn't save the ball, more animation needed there. So my only negative side, it was goalkeepers, but at the same time, again, they are much better than PES 15 and 16. If I compare goalkeepers between 18 and 17, I can't say there was that much different, or maybe I didn't pay attention to it in terms of new animations. There are new animations, but I think they can be better. That's what I'm saying regarding the goalkeepers. Other things I want to point out, if there's anything, I'm trying to remember what I actually didn't like, because you have to remember, you know, I'm a PES fan since I was a kid. Every time there's a new version, I am so hyped. If I'm generally liking the game based on the code I played in Walter and Anfield, which is offline, then this is my thoughts. I'm trying to think about what I didn't like. Like, we did have a discussion with other people from PES Universe that I played the game with them, and I think one thing that we didn't like was the new option. It's an option on your controller settings, as I showed you earlier. Something you turn off if you don't like it in person, because if you use that online, you know, people will realize you're passing before you realize it. So regarding the gameplay, honestly, guys, I played about 8 games. I played 2v2, I played against the AI, I played against humans. I personally like tried everything from crossing to passing to fake shot to your first touch, off the ball body feint. I'm just so in love with the dribbling. It's just it's unbelievable. Like I still need to upload and probably stream PES 17. I can't put myself through playing PES 17 right now, because if you compare that, like as soon as you grab the pad and you play PES 18, as soon as you do a speed burst, as soon as you shield the ball, as soon as you do a simple pass, the new animation, the way players move, everything, it just does give you the feeling this is a new PES. Obviously, football games does not have a massive overall change regarding gameplay. I mean, we have the other football game is just basically updated rosters. Pew 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 pew. If you have any questions down below, just let me know, guys. I mean, I'm not even sure what I talk about so far. I was having so much plan to make this video my impression, and I apologize if you guys, there are certain things that I forgot. Just comment down below on Twitter, on this video, on Facebook, whatever you like. You can join the Discord group on Twitch as well. You can join my live stream. Any questions you have, just tell me, because I have not left anything to be untested. Like literally, maybe I'm forgetting certain things to talk about right now, because I was very sick. You can see in some of my videos my face is still purple. So overall, my impression regarding the gameplay and gameplay only, I will probably give it 9.5 out of 10. And I will leave that half for certain things. Maybe I didn't like the goalkeepers in general. I didn't see a massive difference, because we always criticize goalkeepers, even though compared to PES 15 and 16, on 17 goalkeepers were much better. And a lot of people, you know, still talking or saying, hey, we play competitively. When you play competitively, you're trying to find what is the weakness of the game and trying to abuse the system, or find what is weak in the game's mechanics. And that is one thing that I guarantee you, quick passing L1 triangle, it's going to be the new method of lethal attacking, which, as I mentioned, has been always the way to play PES in general, back in even PES. I mean, I have spoke so much about dribbling. It's because it was so good. All I was doing was just dribbling, was just enjoying the ball reception, the first touch, you know, all these things that on PES 17 we kind of complained about in a way. And if you time your skills, if you time your dribbling correctly, no player can intercept you. I'm not saying it's OP. Dribbling is all about timing. We also did try crossing a lot, guys. I can tell you, defenders has better reaction and positioning to aerial balls. I can tell you that. Reason why I'm not talking about crossing, because I have a particular video, the entire game, when we spam crossing. So we're gonna talk about that in a different video. Now, this was my impression, guys. As I said, if I forgot anything, comment down below. I will answer it. I'll be honored to reply to everyone as much as I can. In the upcoming video, we will have 2v2. We will have cross spamming in a match. Basically, we just spam the crossing, trying to test it out if it's going to be as OP as PES 17. I have another video playing against the AI and my journey. So drop a like, guys, if you like the video, and make sure to check out the upcoming video and previous videos. I hope you guys find the video useful and share your thoughts regarding what I said so far. I honestly can't find something that I played that I didn't like in general. I keep repeating myself, because I know a lot of people would be saying, wow, so there was nothing that you didn't like. That's me. Same like last year. Remember, this is offline. I played offline and I love it. And I am praying for Konami that does not tweak the game more, does not change anything upon the final code for the release. Because remember, guys, my impression, how I feel, what I think about it, this is based on offline gameplay that I played PES 2018 on 23rd of June, PES World Tour, PES 2018 World Tour. Anyway, guys, I've been Sep. Until next time, ciao for now.